how to think and speak. Alex used to be a quiet observer, his voice often lost in the bustling crowd. He longed to express his thoughts, but a wave of anxiety would always engulf him. Speaking felt like navigating a complex maze without a map, leaving him feeling utterly isolated and misunderstood often. His mind would race with ideas, yet transferring them into coherent spoken words proved incredibly difficult. Sentences tangled, thoughts became muddled, and his self-doubt soared. This internal struggle prevented him from sharing his true self with others, creating a barrier. He yearned to connect deeply, to engage in meaningful discussions, and to articulate his opinions clearly. However, that persistent wall of apprehension stubbornly stood in his way every single time. It was a frustrating cycle, hindering his personal growth significantly always. This constant communication barrier significantly affected his social life, making new friends a daunting task. Furthermore, it hampered his professional aspirations, as presentations and team meetings filled him with dread, limiting his career opportunities considerably. One day, a wise mentor told him, "True communication begins not with how well you speak, but with how deeply you listen." This profound insight shifted Alex's entire perspective immediately. He realized listening was the foundation of genuine connection. Why must you listen? Because it builds profound empathy, allowing you to truly understand another's viewpoint. Listening demonstrates respect, signaling that you value the speaker's thoughts and feelings immensely. It's a cornerstone of all meaningful human interaction. Active listening allows you to absorb information thoroughly, process it intelligently, and then formulate a relevant, thoughtful response. It prevents misunderstandings and fosters deeper bonds. This crucial skill empowers you to engage more effectively in any conversation. When you genuinely listen, you make the other person feel incredibly valued and genuinely heard. This creates a safe space for open dialogue, encouraging them to share more freely. It is a powerful nonverbal affirmation, strengthening relationships profoundly. Determined to change, Alex decided to actively improve his listening skills, starting with small, deliberate steps each day. He sought out opportunities to practice, focusing intently on every word spoken by others. This commitment marked his transformation. He practiced active listening techniques, nodding thoughtfully, making consistent eye contact, and reflecting back what he heard. He focused on understanding the emotion behind the words, not just the literal meaning, enhancing his comprehension greatly. Crucially, he avoided interrupting, allowing others to finish their thoughts completely without rushing. He learned the power of silence, letting pauses enrich the conversation. This newfound patience transformed his interactions profoundly and positively. This simple yet powerful shift in his approach dramatically changed how Alex perceived and participated in conversations now. He felt more connected, more present, and surprisingly, more confident, as his understanding of others deepened considerably. As his listening prowess improved, a new, exciting desire emerged within him to speak with unshakable confidence. He realized that true communication was a two-way street, requiring both receptive ears and an articulate voice always. Confidence in speaking, he learned, wasn't about achieving absolute perfection. It was fundamentally about being authentic and clear. It meant accepting that mistakes are part of the learning journey, not reasons to stop speaking entirely. He understood that vulnerability in speaking could actually build connection, not diminish it. Embracing his imperfections became a strength, allowing him to express himself more freely and honestly, without the pressure of flawless delivery. To make confidence in speaking, Alex began by practicing aloud to himself in the mirror daily. He articulated thoughts, mimicked inflections, and observed his own body language. This private rehearsal built foundational comfort and familiarity significantly. He started with short, simple phrases, then gradually progressed to longer, more complex sentences. He meticulously focused on clear articulation, ensuring each word was pronounced distinctly. This deliberate practice refined his vocal delivery greatly. Alex often recorded his voice, playing it back to critically assess his tone, pace, and clarity. He took meticulous notes on areas for improvement, consciously working on them in subsequent practices, refining his delivery consistently. He bravely joined a local Toastmasters club, a welcoming and supportive environment specifically designed for public speaking practice. Surrounded by encouragement, he delivered his first prepared speech, trembling but determined to succeed. There, he received invaluable constructive feedback from experienced speakers, which he eagerly absorbed. Each speech, each evaluation, slowly but surely built his self-belief and speaking prowess, transforming his anxiety into genuine confidence. The next significant hurdle for Alex was understanding how to talk with anyone, regardless of their background or the conversation's topic. He wanted to initiate and sustain engaging dialogues effortlessly and confidently. He understood that engaging conversations began with genuine curiosity about the other person. Asking about their interests, experiences, and perspectives opened doors. It showed he cared beyond superficial pleasantries deeply. Open-ended questions became his best friend, inviting richer, more expansive discussions rather than simple yes or no answers. Questions starting with how or why encouraged thoughtful responses, fostering deeper connections naturally. He learned to find common ground, sharing relevant personal anecdotes or observations occasionally. This created rapport and made the conversation feel more balanced and reciprocal. Authenticity became his guiding principle always. Effective nonverbal communication also played a crucial role. Consistent eye contact, a warm, genuine smile, and relaxed, open body language spoke volumes. These cues made him appear approachable and trustworthy, inviting interaction. He realized that small talk wasn't trivial. It was a necessary bridge to deeper, more meaningful connections ultimately. Mastering the art of light, pleasant conversation opened doors to more profound discussions later on. Alex also struggled significantly with remembering new words, especially when learning English. Vocabulary expansion felt like an uphill battle, with new words quickly fading from his memory despite his best efforts consistently. He discovered the power of spaced repetition, using digital flashcards and apps for effective vocabulary retention. This method ensured he reviewed words just as he was about to forget them, solidifying memory connections. To remember words better, he associated them with vivid, often humorous, images or personal experiences. Creating memorable mental links made recall much easier and more enjoyable. Visualizing words worked wonders for him. Crucially, he made an effort to use new words immediately in sentences and real conversations. This active application helped solidify their meaning and integrate them into his active vocabulary quickly and naturally. He started a dedicated vocabulary journal, writing down new words, their definitions, and example sentences. Reviewing this journal regularly reinforced his learning, making retention a more systematic and effective process. His biggest, most persistent challenge remained consistent English practice to achieve true fluency and confidence. He knew he needed a structured, manageable approach to integrate English into his daily life seamlessly and effectively. Talk in English just 1 page per day became Alex's transformative personal mantra and daily commitment. This seemingly small goal made the daunting task of language learning feel achievable and sustainable every day. He acquired a comprehensive British English textbook and committed to reading aloud just 1 page daily. He focused intently on the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation specific to British English, internalizing the sounds. He diligently mimicked the pronunciations he heard from native speakers, paying close attention to nuanced accents. He focused on intonation and rhythm, trying to sound as natural and authentic as possible consistently. British TV shows like The Crown, BBC News, and various British podcasts became his daily companions. Immersion helped him absorb the language organically, making learning an enjoyable and effortless experience always. Before bed, he would envision entire conversations in British English, practicing dialogues mentally. This mental rehearsal helped him anticipate common phrases and responses, boosting his spontaneous speaking abilities significantly. "Let me tell you talking tips," he thought, reflecting on his remarkable journey with a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had gathered a wealth of practical advice through his own experiences and tireless efforts. Always be present in conversations. Actively disconnect from all distractions to truly engage others fully. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and give your undivided attention completely to the speaker now. Don't fear silence during a conversation. Sometimes, a thoughtful pause allows for deeper reflection or gives the other person space to contribute. Embrace moments of quiet as opportunities for processing. Practice profound empathy. Consistently try to understand the other person's perspective, even if you disagree. Seeing things from their viewpoint enriches the conversation and builds stronger rapport significantly. Be concise and clear. Strive to get to your point without unnecessary rambling or jargon. Respect others' time by communicating your message efficiently and effectively, always valuing clarity above all else. Use appropriate and engaging body language. It enhances your message considerably and conveys confidence. An open posture, expressive gestures, and mirroring can make you appear more approachable and trustworthy instantly. Vary your tone, pitch, and pace to keep listeners thoroughly engaged and interested continuously. A monotone voice can quickly lose attention. Add vocal variety to make your words more dynamic and impactful always. Never hesitate to ask for clarification if you don't fully understand something. It's perfectly acceptable to admit. Asking shows you are listening attentively and are genuinely interested in grasping the information completely. For important conversations, prepare mentally beforehand, jotting down key points or questions. This preparation helps organize your thoughts, reduces anxiety, and ensures you convey your message effectively and coherently. The most crucial step to taking the first step for talking, Alex realized, was simply starting, however small. It wasn't about waiting for perfection, but about embracing consistent, tiny actions every single day. He understood that true progress came from persistent, iterative efforts, not from a single grand gesture. Each hesitant word, each small conversation, was a building block toward his ultimate communication mastery. He started with friendly greetings to strangers in shops or on the street, just a simple hello or good morning. These low-stakes interactions slowly chipped away at his initial fear of speaking out. Then he moved to asking for directions or making small purchases, initiating brief, low-pressure chats. Each successful interaction, no matter how minor, boosted his confidence and courage incrementally, day by day. Every small interaction chipped away at his deeply ingrained fear of social judgment, building his confidence steadily. He began to see conversations as opportunities for connection, not as daunting challenges anymore. Soon, Alex wasn't just talking. He was truly conversing, connecting with people on a deeper level. His newfound abilities allowed him to articulate his thoughts clearly, engaging others effortlessly and authentically always. His quiet, reserved demeanor transformed into a confident, articulate, and engaging presence, both personally and professionally. He became the person he always aspired to be, leading discussions with ease and grace. He learned that effective communication is fundamentally a skill, not an innate talent, and it can be honed through consistent, deliberate practice always. This realization empowered him immensely to continue improving constantly. From hesitant, mumbled whispers to engaging, inspiring dialogues, Alex's personal transformation journey was truly remarkable. He became a beacon of effective communication, inspiring everyone around him profoundly. Now, Alex passionately helps others embark on their own communication adventures, sharing his insights and strategies. He mentors aspiring speakers, demonstrating that anyone can master the art of meaningful conversation joyfully. Alex's story became a powerful testament to the incredible power of deliberate practice, unwavering perseverance, and the profound impact of mastering essential communication skills in modern life, inspiring countless individuals.